Hi everyone, today we're going to check out Dream Quest. Dream Quest is a roguelike deck building game. You go through a dungeon collecting cards and building a deck to get further into the dungeon. The game has terrible art, but fantastic gameplay, so let's take a look. The game features several different characters. Each of these characters has different special abilities and kind of pushes through different types of decks. Here we have a mage character. They really focus on magic decks, mana, magic cards that do a lot of damage, but they do not focus as much on physical attacks. There's a basic deck that you start with based on your class, and as you fight monsters you'll earn new cards, as well as you can purchase them or find them in chests throughout the different levels. Deck building comes into play during combat. You will use your deck of cards to try to get your opponent's health down to 0. As you play cards, they'll have different effects and abilities. Some of them are actions and cost action points, which you start with just one a turn, but you can gain more through cards or through leveling up. You also have attacks and spells that you can play for free. There's a lot of different cards, and the combinations that you can build between them are really the fun of the game. So it's really fun to continue to play and experiment with different combinations and different strategies. This is a game you're going to want to replay a lot. The different classes all play differently, and each time you play you'll get new cards and new abilities. It reminds me a lot of, and I apologize for this, but for FTL. FTL is a great game, much better art, very consistent style, but this game has that sort of one more time feeling where you're trying different abilities and seeing how they work together, and then you want to try again so you can experiment with something new. The game has a lot to unlock, and there's really a lot to do. I have to be honest, I would not ever expect to say this, but in spite of the art of this game, it is incredibly fun to play. The mechanics and the feeling of wanting to try one more time are really fun, and I definitely highly recommend checking out this game. Now, the reason I harp about art so often is because I feel like art and the style you build a game in really increases approachability. This game is not very approachable. It's going to push a lot of you away just based on its art style, so I really hope to see it one day remastered with a pro graphic designer and other nice features. But as it stands right now, I think it's a really fun game, and it's not worth missing the gameplay just because of some kind of qualms with the art. Summary, I definitely recommend picking this one up. It's one I've quite enjoyed, and I've played more often than I would like to admit to, so check it out.